Former Patriot star Stefon is now on trial, and his personal chef took the stand today, accusing him of attacking her. She told the court they had a personal relationship that turned professional and then violent. WBZ's Aaron Parsegian is in Dedham with what Mila Adams told jurors.
This isn't just a breakup. This is the moment an entire image shattered in real time. And the internet didn't just watch it happen. It turned it into a spectacle. In a matter of hours, Cardi B the Stallion went from that untouchable power image to the center of a messy emotional collapse that nobody saw coming. And just when it couldn't get any worse, Cardi B stepped in and allegedly lit the match. Reports are circulating that Cardi didn't just react, she aimed her words. A line that has people spiraling right now: what you laugh at eventually comes back to you. Suddenly, the narrative flipped because this breakup with Cardi B wasn't just about cheating rumors. It was about timing, pressure, and everything crashing at once. Behind the scenes, whispers of tension, trust issues, and emotional strain had already been building. And then, boom, public explosion. But here's where it gets darker. People online are digging into patterns, past relationships, and old headlines, connecting dots that may or may not even belong together, and turning this into something bigger than just heartbreak. Some are calling it karma, others are calling it cruel. And right in the middle of all of this is a woman visibly cracking under pressure, while the internet debates whether she deserves sympathy or the spotlight she's getting. So now the question isn't just what happened. It's this. Did she really crash out, or is this exactly how the narrative was designed to look?
Assault trial.
Can I have a second?
Earlier in the courtroom, Mila Adams got emotional after she took the stand.
And he put his arm around my neck like this, and he's choking me.
Diggs' former live-in private chef accused him of smacking and choking.
Y'all, what started as a clean breakup story is already turning into something way darker. Because the more you look at it, the less it feels like just heartbreak and more like a controlled public unraveling. At first, it looked simple. Cardi B the Stallion posts confirms the split and makes it clear loyalty, respect, and trust are non-negotiable. Translation: something went wrong, and the name attached to it is Cardi B. But here's the problem. The internet didn't treat this like a private breakup. It treated it like a case study. Almost instantly, people started asking a question nobody wanted to say out loud. If she can get cheated on, then what does that say about everything else? And here's the part that has me and all my girlfriends just shook. Because if a man can cheat on Cardi B the Stallion, what hope do the rest of us have? Just like that, the narrative shifted from sympathy to shock and doubt. Cardi B wasn't just another celebrity in a relationship. She was marketed as the standard, confident, untouchable, and in control. So when that image cracks, people don't just react, they start digging. That's where things start getting uncomfortable. Behind the perfect couple optics, reports suggest there were already signs. Subtle distance, energy shifts, and moments that didn't add up. Nothing loud enough to confirm, but just enough to question. Then comes the twist that pushes this from drama into something messier. While all of this is unfolding, Cardi B allegedly enters the conversation. Not directly, not clearly, but just enough. A statement here, a reaction there. Phrases that don't name names, but don't need to. Suddenly, this isn't just a breakup anymore. It's a narrative battle. Some people are saying Cardi is just speaking facts, while others are saying she's adding fuel to a situation that's already spiraling. Either way, the focus shifts from what happened between Cardi B and Cardi B 2. What does this say about Cardi B? That's where the real damage begins. Every detail is being re-examined. Every past relationship, headline, and rumor is being pulled into one conversation. Whether it's fair or not, it's building a picture that some people online are starting to call a pattern. Meanwhile, emotionally, things are clearly not stable because reports and reactions suggest this didn't just hit publicly, it hit personally. All love to Megan, and I'm sad for them because I really like them as a couple. She seemed really close with his parents. She even made Thanksgiving dinner for them. And I'm mad at Clay. So, you had me carving the turkey, but you carving out time for other women. That detail changes everything because now we're not just talking about cheating. We're talking about investment, time, family, and trust, which makes the fallout heavier and the embarrassment louder. And right when you think that's the lowest point, the internet does what it always does. It picks a side. One side says she's a victim. She trusted the wrong person and she's allowed to break. The other side isn't being so kind. They're calling it karma, exposure, and overdue. Somewhere in the middle of all that noise is a woman who just went through a breakup, now being turned into a headline, a theory, and a debate. So now the question changes again. Why does this feel bigger than just one relationship falling apart? Just when it looked like the situation couldn't get any more intense, it took a turn that made everything feel heavier, darker, and way more real. Because now it's no longer just about what happened between Cardi B the Stallion and Cardi B Thompson. It's about what that breakup actually did to her. At first, people were focused on the surface, the post, the statement, the cheating allegations. But behind that, there was already something building. Something physical and emotional that didn't just start with him. Right after the breakup went public, something happened that people couldn't ignore. The night after she announced the split and the cheating accusations, she got emotional on stage after receiving a standing ovation. People believe it was because of the intense emotion she was feeling. That moment changed the tone completely. This wasn't just drama. This was visible emotion, a public reaction that didn't look controlled or calculated. It looked like someone trying to hold it together and failing in real time. The internet caught it instantly. Some saw pain and vulnerability, but a loud section saw something else entirely. They started using one phrase, "She's crashing out." That phrase didn't come from nowhere. Reports suggest that even before things ended with Cardi B had been dealing with something serious behind the scenes. Fatigue, pressure, and physical exhaustion. She had recently been hospitalized for extreme exhaustion, with doctors mentioning dehydration and low metabolic levels. Now, suddenly everything connects. This wasn't just emotional damage on top of a normal situation. This was emotional damage hitting someone who is already drained and stretched to their limit. But the internet doesn't slow down for context. Cardi B is still being pulled into the conversation, not because she confirmed anything directly, but because of how people are interpreting her timing. Some say she's calling it like it is, while others say she's kicking someone while they're down. That divide is getting louder. One side sees Cardi B as someone overwhelmed by heartbreak and health issues, while the other side is digging into past relationships and patterns to build a darker picture. In moments like this, perception becomes reality. And right now, it's messy. Every move, every silence, and every emotion becomes content. What looks like crashing out might actually just be someone reaching their breaking point in front of millions. The internet simplifies everything into one headline. And that narrative is dangerous because it stops asking what happened and starts deciding what it looks like happened. We're looking at a moment where emotion, perception, and pressure all collided. The real question isn't just about who did what. It's whether we're watching a real breakdown or a story being shaped in real time before the truth can catch up. This is the part where it stops feeling like gossip and starts feeling uncomfortable. Cardi B is at the center of a storm bigger than the breakup itself. Heartbreak on top of pressure on top of exhaustion is a heavy load. You can usually push through exhaustion, but when you add heartbreak, it hits harder. One side says she needs space and empathy, while the other doubles down on the crashing out label. Once that label sticks, everything, her silence, her past, her emotions gets reinterpreted to fit the narrative. It looks like a collapse being watched in real time. But what if this is just what happens when a human reaches a breaking point while the entire world is watching? In today's culture, the blur between spectacle and reality makes the truth optional. We're left with a narrative war. On one side, she's a woman pushed to her limit. On the other, it's the karma that Cardi B allegedly hinted at. The truth is buried under opinions and twisted timelines. This situation spiraled fast and publicly, turning pain into content. Once a narrative takes hold, it feeds itself until every look and every move becomes part of the story people have already decided to believe. Did she actually lose control, or did the world just decide she already had?